Our chief guest for today is Shri Durga Shankar Mishra ji. He is a 1984 batch Indian Administrative Service Officer. He is current Housing and Urban Affairs Secretary of Government of India. He is also chairman of the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation. He is a Bachelor in Technology in Electrical Engineering from IIT Kanpur. He is an MBA in International Business from University of Western Sydney, postgraduate diploma in Public Policy and International Institute of Social Studies, Hague, PG diploma in Human Resource Management. He has served in various key positions in Government of India and Uttar Pradesh in areas of administration, finance, health, urban development, mines, airport, vigilance, and home departments. He is a very senior and experienced officer in the area of administration in general and finance, health, and other areas in particular. He's an academic. He's had so many academic qualifications, and we have heard him before also. We have had this opportunity of having him at the academy and hearing. He's a very good and very learned speaker also. Sir, I thank you for taking out time. Please, over to you to address this gathering.
Thanks a lot, Sambhuji, Director General of the National Academy of Indian Railways, Chauhan Saab, all the distinguished guests in the inaugural session, the participants who have joined from India and 7 different countries in the region. A very good morning to all of you. At the outset, let me thank National Academy of Indian Railways to give me this opportunity to address this distinguished participants joining from different parts of the region. The topics for this training selected by the course director, that is the green mobility, is so pertinent when only few days from now, from 31st October to 12th of November, the world community is going to discuss in the city of Glasgow in Scotland in the UN Convention on Climate Change. The climate change is something which has been bothering the whole humanity, all parts of the world. And you are all aware of our commitment in the COP21 Paris Convention, where we all resolved to take care that the world temperature does not go beyond a certain limit. What causes that? What contributes to the change in the climate? Urban transport and the transport as such is one of the major contributors. The experts estimated to around 24 to 25% of the greenhouse gases, of the carbon footprints, comes from the transport sector. The world community has become cautious, it has become conscious, and now it is trying to do its best to introduce the green mobility so that the carbon footprint is minimum, so that the damage to the climate is minimum, so that our living is more sustainable. We have a better quality of life. We are all aware about the changes in the air pollution, the air quality index. I mean, those from India or even from the region, you find that this is the season when you start facing those challenges. And one important contributor where we can control this change in the climate, change in the air pollution, is the transport sector. So what is that we can do? How we can do? India has a lot of things to share with you, and I'm sure during the course of this training program, it will be all conveyed to you, whether it is the road, whether it is the rail, or whether it is urban transport. I'm going to confine myself to the urban transport as a Secretary of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, because that's where my expertise or my ministry's expertise lies. India on the metro rail. I mean, I was just going through the experience of those who are participants from the region. Other than Bhutan, rest 6 other countries, either they have the metro, the light metro, or they're planning to have one. The work has already started in at least one city of all these countries. India was in this stage in the year 1984 when we had the first metro rail in the city of Kolkata, the eastern part of the country. But that didn't take off. The real metro story started in the year 2002 when our the then Prime Minister Honorable Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, he launched the very first metro in the city of Delhi, the capital of our country, capital city of country. And from then on, the metro rail has been moving in a significant manner. More so after 2014, when there has been so much focus of the central government on urbanization, on improving the quality of life, on bringing ease in public living. That has been the major focus. Just to give you the numbers. In the year 2014, we had only 240 kilometers of the metro operational in just 5 cities of the country. But today, when I'm talking to you, we have nearly 740 kilometers of metro operational in 18 cities. That we have not only added the number of cities, but we have added large number of kilometers made operational across the country. And when I'm talking to you, we already have metro constructions going on in 27 cities for around 1050 kilometers, and many more are under planning stage. Why metro? The population is growing. We are aware in our country, large number of cities have got population more than 1 million. The number is 53. More than 2 million, number is 38, and this is growing. One major challenge the citizens of these urban areas face is commuting within the city. When you have to commute, you take not only number of hours or number of minutes going from one place to another place, but the pace at which you are moving, the congestion, the pollution, and even the accidents. All these are part of this game. So we need to have this kind of a commuting system which is more efficient, which is more punctual, which is more greener, which is more energy efficient, and metro gives one solution. The country has realized that, and we are going ahead in a big way. In fact, for the first time, we have introduced regional rapid rail transport system between the city of Delhi and Meerut. I'm happy to share with you the work is going on. Foundation was laid of this regional rapid transport system for 82 kilometers in March 2019 by the Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji. And we are going to make the first line, the priority sector of about 17 kilometers, operational in December 2022, when the country is celebrating its 75th year of Indian independence as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And we are going to complete all these 82 kilometers by 2025. The result would be stopping at 14 stations. This distance of 82 kilometers will be covered in just 55 minutes. And that is going to reduce the congestion in the city. That is going to make life so convenient and easy that people can live outside the capital city, come in the morning, go back in the evening. That brings so much of ease and so much of convenience to the people. And we are also planning 2 more lines, 2 more regional transport system, one going to the SNB, other going to Panipat. And these are also going to come in maybe another few years. Maybe this is going to give another era of such kind of regional rapid transport when we are already done so much of the metro. We have realized through these years, when with this kind of a rapid addition to the metro, that our tier 2 city, tier 3 cities, or the outskirts of the main cities like the large cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, Chennai, etc., they require a different kind of transport because the metro is much more capital intensive. And that is why we have gone for other kind of specification. In the year 2017, we came out with a new specification called Metro Light, which costs almost like 40% of the normal metro, but carries definitely much lesser passengers, which is good for tier 2 cities or maybe outskirts of the big cities. And then we came with the Metro New, which is a tired metro, something of the kind which is available in different parts of the world, and that costs around 20% of the normal metro. The city of Kochi, which has got so much plenty of water, so much of water going inside the city and causing one has to go from one place to another place. Either you take the this route through the water, or you have to take a much longer distance because there are creeks. So we came out with a water metro. All these are new innovations, and the water metro again costs hardly anything, but brings so much of convenience to the people. We have promoted Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is the direction given by the Honorable Prime Minister, a self-reliant India, where the production of the metro coaches, just to share with you, in the last 4 or 5 years, we have not imported even a single metro car, even when we've been going for the international competitive bidding process. Our 4 companies, Alstom India, Bombardier India, which has now been taken over by the Alstom, BML, Bharat Earth Movers Limited, and the Titagarh. They are the ones who have been supplying a high quality world-class metro system. Only last week I was in Alstom's headquarters at Sri City, and I flagged off metro coaches going to Montreal. Metro coaches are going from there to Sydney, to Brisbane, to different parts of the world. We are not only catering to our own requirement, but also catering to the requirement outside the world. And we can serve you too in the region. When all this experience, in fact, when we started in Delhi, most of the technology, we hardly had any technology. We hardly had any know-how. Most of it we depended on outside. But now we have a large pool of engineers, large pool of people who have developed capacity, who not only can do work for themselves. Already our metros are consulting in different parts. For example, Delhi Metro Rail Corporation is consulting in Dhaka, consulting in Tambul. Different parts of the world, we can provide our capacity, our knowledge, our experience that can help the rest of the world to move towards this more sustainable and energy efficient mode of transport in the urban areas. We have also developed our own national common mobility card, something of the kind which has not been done in any part of the world. With our technological innovations, with the technological prowess. With this, just your debit card, using your debit card or a credit card, we have a national common mobility card standards, and through that you can enter any mode of the transport that has been developed, certified on the international accreditation system, and it is slowly getting entered into our system, where you can, not only you can use that debit card for your normal requirements for the retail purchases or for the ATM work, but also for any mode of transport, which is railways, suburban rail, metro, buses, BRT, or any other systems. We have also developed our indigenous automatic fare collection gates, something which we've been importing for long, and this is being manufactured to the bell by different MSMEs, and that's going to take care of our requirements. We are now in the process of already done it almost. We are going to launch that in maybe a couple of months. The platform screen doors, indigenous automatic train supervision system, CBTC system we are now embarking on. The various things with so much of engineering capacity we have, we are trying to develop our own capacity so that we can not only serve ourselves, but also serve in the rest part of the world. And the beauty is we can do it at much lesser cost. We can do it in a much more sustainable way, something which can work here on the scale and at the level at which we work. With that kind of a practice, with that kind of a experience, we can serve to the rest part of the world. It's not only the metro system in which we are, I mean, the urban transport system where we are, the green mobility is there. We have also pursued the BRTS, that is a bus rapid transport system. In 13 cities, nearly 450 kilometers of the BRTS is operational. And that brings another solution. In the last budget speech, Honorable Finance Minister announced for introducing 20,000 buses for the different cities, the cities whose population is more than 500,000. So we want to promote the bus transport, the public transport. And during the COVID-19, the pandemic which has caused the whole world, stirred the whole world, the kind of challenges we have faced, the first wave, the second wave, in some part of the world there is a third wave now. Our Honorable Prime Minister came up with the Atmanirbhar Bharat. We have introduced a couple of initiatives related to the green mobility. One is Cycle for Change. We would like to introduce across the, I mean, this is a kind of a challenge. The challenge was introduced not only for the smart cities, you may be aware that we have selected 100 cities across the country on the basis of a challenge, two level of challenge, one at the state level and the second at the national level. And these cities have been developed as laboratories for smart development for the future. Now we are promoting mission to the movement. The learning from these smart cities are going across to the all other cities. We would like the way urbanization is going on. Our population in the country, urban population is to the tune of nearly 450 to 460 millions, but is projected to grow to 600 millions by 2030. It is projected to grow to 880 million by 2051. That means we are going to double the urban population in the next 3 decades. And if we don't take care of now, if the business as usual continues, the life is going to become difficult and difficult in the urban areas. Transport is one area which is going to cause more difficulty. So we need to take a sustainable path. And the sustainable path comes from these kind of initiatives. That is Cycle for Change. And a lot of cities, they say so much of the cycles have been introduced, so much cycle paths have come. Many ways. I mean, this is through the challenge process. We have introduced another challenge, which is called the streets for people. The roads are not meant for the cars, and roads are not meant only for parking, but the roads are meant for the people. Can we use that streets for parking? Can our streets become more people friendly? Yes, it can be. And through the challenge process, I invite you to go through our website. You can go through the smart cities mission, and there you can see the kind of changes which are being introduced for streets for people. We have another challenge called the Transport for All. The Transport for All is a multimodal transport system to get a synergy, get them a seamless integration, whether it is with the National Common Mobility Card, whether it is through the proper timetable system, whether it is through any other mode, so that people can have a seamless experience moving from one mode to another mode, and then they can reach to the next place. And all this is possible today. Like I'm able to address people sitting from Cambodia, from Vietnam, from Bangladesh, from Bhutan, from a different part of the region, as if we are all sitting in a room, as if, as Director Dal Mr. Chauhan said, I've been to the academy, such a beautiful place it is. Because of the COVID challenges, we are not able to be there, but this platform provides us a good opportunity to interact with us as if we are sitting in a classroom in National Academy of Indian Railways. So the technology provides us so much of possibilities, the transport for all. And above all, let me share with you, we have a policy, that urban transport policy, which came in 2006, and now we have a metro policy. And the focus there is, we want to move people, not the vehicles. And how can you cater to the requirement of people? You don't need to transport them. We need to have a planning which is a normal urban planning to be integrated with the transport planning so that people don't have to move at all. Most of the requirement could be done through the walking, through the cycling, and if at all it is needed, maybe you can take the mass rapid transport and you have a transit oriented development. So these are the focus of the government, where through we are able to meet our commitments of the COP21, something which we have committed, the nation has committed, and now it is going to reiterate in the COP26 at Glasgow. It is going to take few more commitments, how the world can become a better place to live for all of us, how our cities can become better place to live. We are also, because energy is one area, how we manufacture energy, how to produce energy, how we can save energy. I mean, all these are very important, directly connected with our climate change. And just to share with you, we are promoting solar energy in a big way. We are promoting LED lights in a big way. We are promoting energy efficiency in a very big way in all our cities. Through our programs, it's not only the urban transport, but the various other missions my ministry is pursuing, whether it's the Swachh Bharat mission, that is the Clean India mission, whose version 2.0 was launched by the Honorable Prime Minister on 1st of October. Whether it is Atal Mission for Urban Rejuvenation and Transformation, which is basically infrastructure to make our cities water secure, to provide water for everybody. There again, which was the version 2.0 was launched on 1st of October. Whether it is Smart City Mission or it is Housing for All, we are pursuing the largest housing program across the globe. It's something of the kind. If I give you the numbers, we have sanctioned 11.4 million houses, out of which we have already grounded 8.9 million so far, and out of them 5.3 million have been completed and delivered to the beneficiaries in the last 6 years. And there again, we are taking the path of low energy, less energy, more sustainability, so that we get to give the best to our people. Our metro companies are pursuing platinum rating for all our metro stations. I'm happy to share with you that the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation has all its third phase metro 102 stations. They're all platinum rated. They're all of them are getting they are generating solar power. They're using the solar, and it is not only Delhi Metro. I'm chairman of 10 metros across the country as a secretary to this ministry, and I'm guiding all of them to take a sustainable path. So there we have already started producing 130 megawatt of metro in power through the solar energy. We are cutting down. We are trying to use the regenerative energy. We are cutting down our total energy consumption through the various energy efficient systems. So all this are going to contribute to the world, the Mother Earth becoming a better place to live. And I think that's our commitment. And there I can share with you with full confidence, as secretary of this ministry, who have been pursuing this. I've been secretary for more than 4 years now, in this ministry for more than 7 years, because earlier 3 years I was the additional secretary, that we have developed that capacity. And we are here. It's a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The word is one family. We are here to be with you. Any of you want any kind of capacity in the region, our fellow countrymen, we will definitely come and work with you. Our experts from the metro sector, from the urban transport sector, can come and work with you, help you also develop the green mobility, which will be good for your people, good for the citizens, and good for the humanity. I stop here and wish you all the very best for a very good training on the green mobility, which is need of the hour. Thank you, National Institute of Indian Railways, for giving this opportunity to address these participants. Thank you.
For outlining so many initiatives of Government of India and how we can be helpful to the development of the region in a sustainable manner. Now I call our Deputy Director General, Mr. Kamlesh Gosai, who is an IRTS officer, to please come forward and deliver the formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, Swayambhu sir. A very good morning to all of you. Respected Sri D.S. Mishra, Secretary, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Government of India. Sri S.P.S. Chauhan, Director General, National Academy of Indian Railways. Sri A.K. Tiwari, former Additional Member, ENHM, Railway Board, Ministry of Railways. Sri B.N. Puri, AITD. Sri Swayambhu Arya, Senior Professor, Management Studies and Course Director for this 29th BIMSTEC program. Dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of National Academy of Indian Railways, I would like to propose vote of thanks. I would extend sincere gratitude to Sri D.S. Mishra, sir, for sparing your valuable time. Sir, you have been here to National Academy of Indian Railways earlier also to address the participants and trainee officers. You have given that assurance that Mother Earth is becoming a better place to live. You have also given assurance that if there is anything where Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs can help other countries in the field of green mobility. Sir, thank you very much for outlining this green mobility space at the national level, at the international level, the schemes and programs of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs and Government of India to the participants. Your valuable presence and opening speech has made this program more richer. So thank you very much on behalf of National Academy of Indian Railways. I would also like to extend our sincere gratitude to Sri A.K. Tiwari, former additional member. Sir, you have also been always there with National Academy of Indian Railways and sharing your vast experience in the field of ENHM and other space. In past also and today also, you have spared with the participants your experience and where all there is a possibility in this field of green mobility and transport. So thank you very much for being there with us. I would also like to thank team of AITD, Sri B.N. Puri sir and all the members of AITD. AITD, let me put it on record that because of AITD's perseverance and a lot of hard work done by them, we have been able to conduct 28 program till now, and this being a 29th program. So thank you very much. You have always been there with your team, and you have done a lot of detailing for successful conduct of these programs physically, as well as these three being a third online program during last 1.5 years. So thank you very much. I would like to also thank our Director General, sir. So let me share with all the participants that during last year's Corona period, so 1.5 years, it was very difficult to start that international program online and still maintaining that level of participation and engagement and enriching programs. So due to your valuable guidance and leadership, we could conduct successfully 2 programs, this being a third program. I would like to thank Sri Swayambhu Arya, sir, Senior Professor Management Studies, and his entire team of supervisors for working very hard. He has been working to conduct this program for last many months and making it so rich, your timetable and your speakers and the input you have planned. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all the support team and all the participants from various countries who have joined this program. Our thanks to you and your ministries and your departments for sparing you to attend this program. And let me assure you, this program would be very enriching, very engaging, very interactive, and you will always remember this opportunity of engagement with National Academy of Indian Railways and AITD and Ministry of Railways. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for contributing for successful conduct of this program. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Kamlesh, and other faculty members also who have graced this occasion. Thank you, everyone, for joining this inaugural session. I think the inaugural session has come to a close now, and we'll be starting with the formal lecture sessions soon. Thank you all for joining. And now, in another 5 minutes, we'll be starting with the formal sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, and see you on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. So thank you, sir.